Hey, Splee. So we're taking a pause with our Numbers study. We had one more of those, and we'll show it to you later. If you've been reading the book of Numbers, awesome. Keep reading it. It's a good one. And so since it's December, what did we decide we're going to do?
We decided we're going to go through some of the theology in Christmas songs. So to get us ready for Christmas and that advent of waiting, what a better way than to talk about the theology in some of our most famous Christmas songs and hymns.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So tell them really quick the problem that we ran into while we were getting ready for this.
Christmas songs and Christmas hymns are very repetitive. And there's a lot that really only focus on like the star or the wise men
or Bethlehem.
And we want to focus on Jesus and like his stories. So we didn't really want to focus on any that like follow the star, repeat.
Yeah, or worship the manger or those types of things.
Or just talking about like the beautiful face of baby Jesus. Like there's so much more to Jesus than this beautiful baby face. And I know that we all love babies here, but there's so much more to Jesus than that.
So the first one that we picked, so we're going to do 3 because there's 3 Tuesdays between now and Christmas. And so the first one that we picked is O Come, Emmanuel.
Another repetitive one, but it's good. We have some good information for this song.
And so the thing that we really, really wanted to pull out is the longing that is O Come, Emmanuel. And especially so the opening line is so good. Like when we were going through different Christmas songs, this one's opening line is what made us jump on it. So Morgan, do you want to read us that, or do you want to sing it?
No, I'm not singing it.
Come on.
O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel, that mourns in lonely exile here until the Son of God appear. That's huge. Like, think about that. Like, we don't think about this super often, but like really right now we're in exile. Like we are not with Jesus. Jesus is not here with us. So we are longing and we're waiting for him to come back for us. So that's a huge piece that like we can sing and resonate and worship on now, is that longing for Jesus to come back.
You're crushing it. Yeah. I mean, that's what I was like. The concept of exile is something that I think, have kind of lost, and a lot of preachers do beat it to death, but it's really, really important, because every time in the Bible when they say, you're going to die, the people don't actually die. They get exiled. They get kicked out. And the theme of the Bible is being separated from your people is a fate worse than death. And the ultimate form of exile is being separated away from God. And like, right, we're not with God. We're not in community with God the way we were intended to be. And so we're at that point, but nobody wants to think like that, because that kind of brings you down, you know.
But separation is like super painful and like really sad and lonely. And, you know, we don't think about that now because we're so distracted with our lives, but like really we should be sitting here longing and waiting. And this song does a really good job of bringing that back to perspective.
Yeah. Like I almost want to say this should be like a Lent song, right? Because Lent is supposed to be this sad, you're waiting, you're like, I can't
waiting to eat that ice cream you gave up for 40 days.
I can't wait for Easter. This is, I cannot wait for the Emmanuel to come, my Savior. So another part of this that we haven't pulled out is this concept of ransom captive Israel and needing a Savior. Like, right, nobody wants to say, hey, there's something wrong with me, but we all need saved. You know what I mean? So another reason why we focus on this one is, again, it's not so happy clappy. It's not so like, look at this baby, he's sleeping in a manger instead of a bed. It's like, no, I'm a sinner. I'm in captivity and I need to be saved.
And for those of you who don't really have a huge biblical knowledge or biblical history context, like Israel was this like sought after land and constantly getting conquered by new groups of people, and they wanted this land and wanted this land. So like Israel was like the Holy Land, but always under captive of like not necessarily Christians or at that time Jews. So that's why they really speak to, you know, ransoming this captive Israel.
Good tie-in, dude. I love it. So yeah, I mean, I guess that we just maybe in conclusion of this video, listen to this song, or I guess we can
put it in our video. Why don't we just say like, listen to the song and just kind of think about the words and really resonate on it.
I love that.
And maybe, do some worship to it. Like, you can always sit quietly and reflect.
Mm-hmm.
It's your style of worship. If you want to sing it, if you want your family to sing it, awesome. If you're musically talented.
Get out the banjo and gather the family around. The Von Trapps are listening.
If not, just sit and resonate and really think about the words and just how theologically sound and accurate they are and what we're longing for.
Cool. So, take
Have
it
a great
away.
day, guys.
O come,
Here it
Emmanuel.
is.
O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel that mourns in lonely exile here, until the Son of God appears. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. O come, thou day spring, come and cheer our spirits by thine advent here. Disperse the gloomy clouds of night, and death's dark shadows put to flight. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to